In this video, I'm going to show you how to take out a blower motor on an 88 through 98 Chevy truck. This particular truck is a 94, so this will apply to a 88 to 94 dash, but it can also apply to a 95 to 98 or 2000. But first thing is the glove box has to come out. It's just 4 screws, 4 7s. We did that already because we were addressing the blower motor resistor in the last video. Then the computer has to come out. This is little clips that lock in over here. You just pull them down real easy. I actually have a scar on my hand from one of these things when if I used too much force, and it got me pretty good. But now we got to get our computer out. It's just 2 little connectors over here. You just pull them out because you have to get the shield out, and that's underneath this little computer holder. Our master brain is out. If anyone has one of those things for a 94, 95 with a 350, a low 5, and a 4L60E automatic transmission, let me know. It's good for a 350 swap. But as you see, there's a screw hole right over here. There's a screw hole next to it. I think there's one in the front, maybe. I think so. I think there's one in the front. I think there's 3 if I remember. Then you can get that little plate off, and then you can get the rubber shield off for the blower motor. Oh, there's only 2. You have to use a shallow socket to get the closest one out, and then the one in the far corner is recessed. You got to use a deep socket 7. Yeah, there is a 3rd screw. It's right underneath there, screw, and it's just a slide jobber. Actually, wait, there's 4. There's another one over there. I totally forgot that. That sucks. Yep, another screw over there. To gain access to that screw, see it's right up there. So just go from the bottom. And again, it's just it's a slotted situation. So just back it off a little bit. You can get this whole tray out now. Hang it up on something. There we go. Cool. Alright. Now we have a connector for the blower motor right over here. Or is that the ground? One or the other. Yeah, and one of them is the ground. That's 2 of them actually. White and black. Purple is the power. Black is the ground. So get those out of the way and you're almost there. This light gets in the way, so just disconnect it. This cover is a real squeeze. This part over here gets caught up on the dash support right over there. But just keep working at it, you'll get it off. It slides. But there's our blower motor, and brand new one, and it's squeaking. So we're gonna try to grease it up. But if you were replacing it, it's pretty much the same deal. This little thing just pops off. You can't even see it hold up light. That's just a little vent over there, the little rubber hose. And you get little screws all around the blower motor, and it pulls right out. Unfortunately, this kick panel over here is gonna have to come out. And I had it out the other day. Should have just left it out because the clips on there are a real pain to line back up. But if we did it 5 other times, we could do it again. But you don't have to take the seatbelt out because there's another one of these screws over here. Just take off 2 and you can sneak that out. So the seatbelt does come out, but in another video I had, you'll seeing me struggle with that seatbelt bolt. I had to torch it out and then use a pipe wrench and everything out, and then I just replaced it because it stripped out in there because it was quite rusted in. So just do that. You don't even have to take them all the way out. Just right there is a little tab. You kind of see it. There's a tab underneath here that locks into there, so don't break that. And then your kick panel just kind of peels away. There's 3 clips over here. You can get all the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws. Actually 4 from the bottom, and then the last 2 you got to get from the top. There's going to be one over there and one over there with a little tab. Don't lose that tab. That's the ground for the blower motor. Now once you get all the screws out for the blower motor, you might wonder, how am I going to get this thing out of here? Look. Well, how's it going to come out? How's it going to come out? You got to keep rotating it and get like the shorter side because it's kind of off center. But you got a little dash bolt over here. You can loosen that, and you can loosen out all these things and push up on the dash a little bit, and then you'll get a little bit of squeezing room. Oh, and these clips for the that panel over here, they have to be pulled out. It's kind of a pain. You can get to them from the back, luckily, mostly, and then just hit them with a screwdriver and they'll pull out. I forgot how tricky it was to get one of these blower motors out, but as you see on all the sides you have use this side right there, and I wrote use, so I remember it last time. See, it's right next to the power connector. But what you have to do is you move all these dash screws, all of them. You're gonna flex this dashboard like crazy. You're gonna remove the 13mm from the dash. You need a 13 on a wobbler. This goes a little bit, but you just kind of pry this up and over like that, and this, and the dashboard starts squeaking and squawking, but you get it out. As you see, we got it out. And this blower motor's junk, man. New AC Delco. The thing turns terrible, and got all the rust already. Look at all that rust. Put this in not too long ago. It's a shame. Quality control is like nothing. My evaporator was a little bit oily to the touch. Hopefully it's not leaking, but it's up there. I sprayed some of this evap stuff on it. Try to clean some of the muck. Hopefully it'll work. It's a shitload cleaner than what it was. I had mad leaves on it last time. I took all the leaves out. It was kind of a pain. A couple little pine needles on it. Should pick those out. But if it's leaking, that's a big job. And fun job. But let's clean up this blower motor. Throw it back in there. Cleaned up our blower motor. Put a little rust converter out. It was rusty. I lubricated it through this hole, and there's actually a little hole in the back. If you keep spinning it, there's access hole. So I just sprayed some shit in there too. Hopefully it got somewhere. It does spin a lot more free. And now we just got to cram it back in here. It's tricky, but I think I'm just going to leave it off with that, you know. Just do that side again, keep pulling back on the dash. And see, you can push up on it, move it all around once you get that bolt out. And there's other screws, and just work with it as is, you'll get it back in. So, that's how you do it. Alright, if you got 88 and 94, you got to take the screw out over here. That was all the difference. Took that screw out by the speaker grill. That was the one I just fixed up, broke the clips off again, so we got to weld it back on. Then you just kind of peel back over here and lift it up. You see the whole dash is moving. And move all those screws all along the bottom, you can get it in there. Real tight fit, but it does go in, as you see. It's in there. So, that's it now. Now we just got to line up where this thing mounts. Line up all the holes. And I think that's his orientation right here. Hold on, I'll show you in a second. I think that's it. Right? No, it's not right. Just gotta keep playing with it. That one was up top. I don't know. We're figuring it out as we go. Yeah, 'cause there's a flat spot right over here. It's just a big puzzle, these things. Here we go. You have a tab. No, that's not right either. Hold on. We're going to cut this off in a second. Right here. Right here, that's the correct thing. You got a tab, lines up over there. And right over there. Make sure you don't forget to put that thing back on. So, now we're done. Alright. Tricky. Computer's back in. We'll do a little update at the end. Working, smells like WD-40. I actually put too much on it. I had to use some motor cleaner. It was spinning slow, so I washed it out with some motor cleaner. That's for remote control cars. And I've got super glue on me. I have so much plastic on this thing that's stripped out, like this light and one of the bowl holes for the blower motor. So I had to fill it up with super glue, crazy glue, CA glue. I hate when I get it on my skin. And I filled up the holes. Hopefully it stops squeaking. If not, we're gonna have to do it all over again.